Hello everyone, good morning. So welcome to SAP ABAP session. We are almost completed 83. We are into 84, 85 sessions. Today we'll try to complete. So a quick recap from the beginning. Introduction, architecture, login, logout procedure, screen basic advanced navigation. Then ABAP dictionary introduction, table introduction, tables detailed discussion, data element domain, set of discussion. The next structures, flat nested deep structures include append structures. That is another set of discussion. Next, we have started with like a foreign key topic, like check table, foreign key table, value table, currency quantity, all the topics complete. Okay, in between very user list also completed. All the pending miscellaneous lot of additional T codes are also introduced. That's why it's taking lot of time because I am not mentioning anywhere this in detail topic list. Okay, so you have to once you refer it, then only you will come to know. Uh, right. Next, after foreign key, we have started views database view, projection view, maintenance view, and help view. Help view extension is search help. Okay. Yes, search. This is the topic. Actually, yesterday's point of view, missing things. This is search help. If you go to the search help used to called as match code objects. Match code objects. That is nothing but so match code objects replaced by search help. Okay. So this was till 4.6c. It was there. Okay, almost until 2002 and 3. At that time, this was there. Match codes. But when I started, it was there match codes. Then immediately search help came into existence. So, like suppose we have luckily two servers available with me. I can go to old server. First, let us check where can I find the match code objects. Actually, match code objects no longer supported by SAP, but here and there, okay, you will find. So in SC11, ABAP dictionary, yes, open this table, any table, okay. Sorry, it is not inside the table. We have in SC11 only. No need to go inside. Yes, here the search help objects are there, but the match codes earlier it was there in the main menu, main old days. But now the match codes are kept at utilities, other dictionary objects. Utilities, other dictionary objects, you will find the match code objects like a table pool, table cluster. These two and all. These are also part of the dictionary objects only. Okay, dictionary means ABAP dictionary objects. So if you go to this match codes, F4, you will find match code name, description, package, same more or less same search criteria. Okay, yes, these are all the match code objects. UPA central business. So continue any display mode. We will see yes, match codes are not supported in Unicode systems. See long text because earlier it was we were working with non-Unicode systems. After Unicode, we migrated from 4.7 onwards Unicode migration. So when Unicode, when you say long text, you have to refer to this F1 helper in this dialog box. So you will come to an explanation from SAP. This is a information dialog box extended to the message. Match codes are not supported in Unicode. Message number in Unicode. Instead of match codes, use a database view. If necessary, use a search help function. The technical details are explained in the CSS note. That is a kind of SAP note. You go and search with this note, CSS note, you will come to know. So that means, see, even I am into ECC, I try to open it here, it is not opening. That is, I may not able to create, because here we have create button, change button, display button and continue button, correct? But this is not allowing me to even view. If view is not possible, obviously create is not allowed. So that means match code objects are no longer supported from 4.7 onwards. Okay, so this is the final conclude statement. Yes, so we have to continue with search help only. Yes, here and there you find this one. You can, yes, in SC11. Okay, initial screen. Where do you find other objects? Utilities, other dictionary objects. Utilities menu and other dictionary objects. There you can find the match code. This is old outdated. So it is, yes, from 4.7 enterprise edition version onwards, match code objects no longer supported. Okay, that's it. Pending yesterday's pending discussion. Right. Okay. Quick recap of this. So, what exactly the F4 purpose? Okay. Purpose, functionality. How come it is helpful to the users and all? What? Yeah, how it is helpful to the consultants while configurations, users while to perform daily transactions, daily activities while working with SAP screens. So almost screen is a collection of fields. Majority fields are input fields, and the maximum input fields having F4 help, because people might not go through F1 help. F1 help is all about only the documentation. Okay, they have to read and understand and all. So F4 is very simple. Easily they'll pick up the values also. Okay, yes. This is your overall the search help concept. Search help, how F4 help is useful. What are the different alternatives names? It is okay. It is called as, yes. Someone says input help. Someone says entry help also. Because you want to enter a value, you need a help. Entry help. These are all the names. Okay. Overall, it is helpful or useful to the user. Okay, to the user or consultant to choose a value, because user can refer or user can go through the list of the values, because this is not only the SAP functionality, it is there in other .NET features and all. Okay, they incorporated from the LOV list of values, we call it as in other areas. When you go with control space also, you will get many features, okay, supported. So this is your F4 help. So what are the advantages? Okay, advantages of F4 help. Okay, explained yesterday with one example also. We have seen the, yes, how it is repository object and as well as dictionary objects. So elementary search help, collective search help, and append search help. There are three things. Okay. So we have to see practical demos, then you will come to know the complete clarity. Yes. So working with the search help is you have to define, create it, save, check, and activate and test it. Then after that, you have to use it. Use it in the program. Sorry, use it in the usage areas are different. How you can use it? Database table field, structure component, data element, and all. So selection screen field. Actually, they forgot this event yesterday. Yes, this is your at selection screen value hyphen request. Actually, this is not value help. It is value request for is a field followed by for space field name. Yes, this is the event used in selection screen. So when we will discuss selection screen topic, at that time we will discuss this event. When we go to the dialog screen, that time we will discuss this F4. Okay, on how come F4 help is created or attached to the screens. But since we are already completed the data element structure and tables, now we can use these things also. Right. Now, first of all, yesterday's hmm, uh, uh, okay, classification and how to after creation of that, where can you attach it? Okay, what are the implicit and explicit? Implicit means by default, automatic search help we call it as. This is also somebody says default search help, automatic search help, or implicit search help. That's why the interview questions, all are interview questions in fact. Okay, because see, my intention is one thing. Once we learn the basics thoroughly now, right from the beginning to till HANA, okay, and at one stage, see if you are clear with S11 views, you will easily understand the CDS and AMDP views because I even in fact I will make you in such a way that you can explore on your own. You will come to a situation where you can learn on your own also because foundation is clear. On top of that, the things we can learn, no need to depend on others also. But basics, okay, we have to learn crystal clear this all these options because I said why are we learning each point to point option by option? If tomorrow, if you want to work at architect level, don't think that a small junior developer or developer or consultant level. You go to the top solution architect level. At that time, you have to aware of each and everything. And only every functionality you must aware of. Okay, you can provide a end-to-end solution to the customer. Yes. So you have to have a complete in and out knowledge. Yes. That is the reason. So because as I am revising, same way you have to revise daily. Definitely, you will come to know the understanding levels daily changes, and the way you go and explain to the in front of interviewer also changes because your dimensions of learning changing daily. Okay. Yes. Okay. Because after completion of uh, many years experience and many batches also, I am learning, finding new way of understanding this SAP software. Definitely same thing applicable to you guys also. Okay. So keep connected and learning. It definitely you may feel it may be heavy or load or something boring, but you have to manage. No other way. This is the subject available. We have to teach in this way only. There is no way of creative teaching or creative learning because yes, these options only we have to explore in detail. Okay. I'm going to log in into S4 server. Yes. So very soon we will get this server, whatever we are discussing is 2021 server. Very soon, within 1 week, we are going to get 2023 server, so that you will get uh, much more latest features, and whatever the latest server through, we will try to explore all the options as on today. Okay. Okay. We will finally, after SC11 ending, we will revise the topics with the slides through. I'll revise it. And again, what type of work expected? Because see, sometimes, like I'm giving, two things are mainly covering in this: how to create our own G objects, how to explore built-in also. These two, you keep it in your knowledge. These two things, two steps are going to helpful to you in the project, both. Because I am not giving each and everything scenarios, but we will come to that scenarios also. Which case we will, because this is the explanation, initial learning first subject. The usage, when it comes, how these dictionary objects are used in SE37, you will actually understand this SE11 when we start using into the ABAP editor programs, SE37 function models, SE24 classes and all, and script smart form, Adobe forms, and enhancements and all. In skills, screen painter, menu painter through, we will try to use dictionary objects. So there, okay, as a step one, we will come to SE11 and we'll create it. Then step two, we'll implement there. So at that time, you will come from the connectivity, how these objects are used. So we will try to discuss all the scenarios also. No worries, I will consider that. And any questions you can ask at the any point of time. In fact, if you raise the hand, I'll stop it. And keep always questions are active only. Anything if you did not understand, or else any question. So yesterday's was, I demonstrated one example. That is, first of all, you have to understand one thing. The data element domain topic, you start from anywhere is okay, but search help cannot be start from anywhere. If you want to create a search help, first you have to be more clear with what exactly required for you. So this entire demo, yesterday's demo, I have started with one requirement. That is, without requirement, you cannot practice this. That's what I want. You have to be more clear on the requirement part. Okay, just first, without clarity, you have created this search help. Then where do you go and assign it? That gets confusion. That's why you have to know the yes. So first, again, I am repeating yesterday's topic only. Then we will extend this with another example today, and we will try to explore the all elementary search help options theory in the second session. Each and everything you have to aware of when we are going to use the other options also. Okay. Yes, this is very, very important functionality. So yes, in S4 HANA server, I have this AVK EMP master. This is the table. So the table status is active. Table have key fields like MNDT and EMP number. Yes. Now these fields, you are not getting the F4 help by default by implicit. Implicit means SAP is not providing by default. So then we have to plan explicitly. Plan explicitly means based on demand, on demand, wantedly, based on our requirement through, we will create. That is called as implicit. Opposite is explicit. So we will do explicit. Sometimes SAP also done explicit things also. That is SAP developer also created and attached. So first, if you go to the requirement one, yes, go to utilities entries, table contents create entries. Okay, because I created that TMG and deleted also because I want to give clarity on this. Okay, see, this is your create button is also available here. Yes. Now this employee number F4 help was not there. Just yesterday created and demonstrated. Yes, first of all, you may ask this question, why user required F4 help? Yesterday I explained to you, when user want to enter a new employee details, user obviously required how other employee numbers are maintained. Okay, based on that, user can maintain it. Okay, yes. Suppose this is a scenario. Sometimes what happens, like we can write a code where you no need to write the assign the employee numbers explicitly. We can we can check the existing number and the next immediate plus one, the immediate number you can propose it here and continue. You can grade out this option also. That is so that user cannot edit that. Automatically it propose the new number, next immediate number. That's what happens in case of sales order creation, purchase order creation. Okay, system, we don't choose so and so purchase order we are creating, so and so sales order creating. No. What happens once you go with all the details without giving the number? Okay, system automatically checks the existing numbers. Whatever, suppose 5,000 purchase orders are over. Then the next immediate 5,000 sales orders are over. The next immediate number is 5001. That number is automatically allocated to you by end finally, because that is implicit code is maintained in that way. So this is also you can that maintenance view events through we can generate default number, just like see you can see here only. Best example is above example is that even I am not going to type the MANDT details. Why? Because that is this field is automatically designed in such a way that for the screen field 113 is current log on client is 113. This current client number is displaying by default. That is, we are not giving this chance to enter the client number. We are not allowing the user to enter the client number, because user there is a scope of user may do some mistakes while entering the client. If the client is wrong, then the entire data goes into misunderstanding level. That's why default current client number is displayed, and moreover which is displayed in a non-editable mode. Even we can do that functionality for employee number also. That's also possible by using that TMG maintenance. TMG through there is a one events through you can implement it, this type of default current date, current time, default if you want to display some values. Okay, additional validations code and all you can provide it. Okay, so again I am coming back. Who am I? I am a user. I'm going to create a new employee number. I need F1 help and F4 help. These two are semantic properties. So F4 help through user, we provided F4 help. But how this values came here? How this values came? This is the way. So first I went to, yes, this is your, okay, table, right? Yes, you keep it table here. We'll go to the right side. Yes, because right side SC11. Yes, this is your elementary search lane. ZAVK underscore elementary search help, ESH. Search help, click on change now because yesterday we created today. So this is your elementary search help. Two times. In this, like we have already clear with that which table, which field you want to create. That's why the table is prerequisites are three. Table status is active, table exists, yes, exist, available. Active status is available. Table have entries, yes, entries available. The table key field is created with the data element, yes, it is available. That's it. So I entered the short description, selection method, and a parameter. Apply. Based on that, import, export, L position, S position is given as 1. That's it, and save, check, and activated. Even tested also. Yes. Activated it is, and you go for testing whether it is working or not. This is just like F8 button, test button is there. Yes, tested. So while testing, you have to find some option. Yesterday I have not explained. I'm going little extended stuff today. Uh, yes. First of all, test search help dialog screen. You once slowly you try to understand the titles, closely look at what are the features available. Okay, meaningful way. So this is the left side label. This is the input field where cursor and control I told you. This red color lens, whatever is there, that is control. System control is available here. Current control. This is the active dialog box, user interacting. And moreover, this cursor is where the blink is happening. Whatever I type it here, that is control versus cursor. But now this is F4 help symbol, which I explained. But this field have some properties also. Input is ready. Input ready means it is ready to accept input. So that is you can give the input. Either you type it accepts or else you choose a value from the F4 will accept. That is because the field property is ready to accept input. If I click once, not ready for input. Not ready for input means this is called as grayed out, or technically it is called as disabled. If it is disabled, even I cannot type, I am trying to type keyboard, not accept. Even I am trying to choose, this is also not accepting. See, the tick mark is grayed out. If the input field property is not ready for input, you cannot enter value for F4 help. Okay, next, move on to the next level. Delete from DynPro. Yes, click on this. Delete from DynPro means screen. So delete from DynPro. That is the input help itself is deleted from screen. So that is if the field is not appearing, that is that the type of attribute value is called as not active. So active means available. Not active means it is not at all available for you. Okay. Field available to accept input, to do not accept input. Two types. Next, last option. Again, we are coming to this next cycle ready to input. That is, the field have these type of properties. Field is active and ready to accept input. One property. Next, field is active but do not ready to accept input. Field is not active. Not active. That is visibility itself is suppressed. So this is just like a input field properties. There are few other properties where you know that in your field status variant through also you can set certain properties. I will cover this. We have to learn many properties of the input fields. Time being, you remember this. Okay, so you can cancel this. Also, you can come out. Testing is over. Then the attachment property. This search help, once you tested it, it is going to ascend to the employee master table. When to input help and check tab, then place the cursor on employee number and the search help tab through. I have just assigned, yes, earlier it was yesterday create mode, today open in change mode. Even I have not clicked on create proposal also. because this proposal happens automatically. So if you observe closely, this search help name, because we entered search help name, under search help only one search help parameter is there. That search help parameter we are going to binding to, attaching to so and so table field. Yes, this table, this field we are going to attach. So if you want to copy to continue, delete also. If you delete that whatever generated F4 help, we can delete it also, because when we attached, when we binded, you always have delete option also, right? Cancel. So after creation of this, okay, you will find the explicit search help. Explicit search help is attached to the table field. This explanation is important. Explicit search help is attached to the table field. Done? Yes. Next, even, okay, yes, the search help name also you got it immediately. Yes. But this search help you can not only attach to the table field. If how do you go and attach to the structure, suppose? For example, there is a one employment structure. Employment is there, right? C B1 underscore employment. So, but employment field, these two are not relevant field. You cannot attach to these fields, because just I am telling you how it can be attached. You can go to the same procedure. Place the cursor here. Place the cursor. When you go to the because in the structure level or table level, this tab is there. Input help means F4 help and check. Input help and input check both. This way you have to understand. Okay, input check is for foreign key, input help for F4 help. So you can go to here, click on search help. Okay, this is automatically F4 help came because of the data type. If you try here, see, even I am trying to here, search help binding is only for the fields with data elements. That's okay. That is one error. If you even you try it here, that search help doesn't apply, because this is F4 help is already there. That is not okay. So meaningful to attach to that particular field, right? So if you go to new we will be so fine. You cannot attach to a non-relevant fields. So that's why you have to have a complete clarity which field you are going to assign it. Because employee numbers only assigned to the employee number field. Okay, today I will give much more clarity on. So, but I want to tell you that you can attach to the table field, okay. You can attach to the structure component also. But the structure component attachment steps I am going to explain to you that open the structure, open the structure and go to the input help and check tab. The procedure remains same to attachment procedure. Okay. Yes. So the advantage of structure is more reusable than the table. If you attach at a table level, what happens? It is applicable to that table field only. But if you attach at a structure component level, wherever this structure is used, it is the scope is more widened structure component, right? But now, how it can be attached to the data element level? Yes, okay, because here we are going to the attachment of such help at the table, at the database table in the test. That is over. Then the next one is how we are going to attach, okay. this is will considered as a today's topic. Yes, okay, further extended topic. So attachment of search help to a structure component. Same. The steps remain same. Open the yes. Open the structure in change mode. Same steps you have to follow. Yes. Click on input help, all those stuff. Okay. Yes. This is what I am going to copy and paste and editing to speed up this. So first click on input help and check tab. Place the cursor on the we are writing in rather than field, we have to write component name. Component name for which component you want to assign it. Click on search help button. Provide our search help name. Click on continue and copy. Yes, notice that search help and search help name is populated. Populated as a result. Finally, activate the structure. That's it. Finally, activate structure. Yes. So that's all. Okay. Now, advantage of assigning assigning search help to structure is it is it is reused in multiple tables because the structure is already used in many tables. That's why scope is extended. Okay, if you attach at table level, yes, table level, what happens? Attaching to attaching search help to table field, okay, it applies to only database table level only. Okay, this is the small, I am covering the limitation part. Table level generally not recommended, more than the structure is recommended. But again we are going to the one more example. Even I don't want a table and a structure, I want to go at a data element level. So you have to see when it is attached explicit search help, you will see the result also, because till now it is attached to the field or structure. But now I want to delete it because I want to do it for yes, this is a delete. Once you delete, yes, deleted. F4 help is deleted. Origin of input help deleted, search help is deleted. Upon activation, even you don't find the F4 help also. Now, I have not deleted the original search help, only the attachment part only deleted because I want to show how it can be attached to the data element level. Yes. So we know this is the data element, right? So at data element level, you can attach it. Yes. This is your attachment of search help to data element. So first open the data element in change mode because it's already there. We no need to create it. So click on further characteristics. Characteristics tab. Click on further characteristics tab. Provide search help name and they provide data element name. Provide the search help name and field name. Field name you have to provide it. Yes, I'll show you. Just go back. No errors found. No problem. Object table activated without F4 help. So if you, this is the data element, right? So this data element you can double click and do it, or else you can open this data element in change mode. Yes, this is your data element in change mode. Click on further characteristics tab. Here you have to give the search help name and parameter. So search help name is GAVK underscore ESH help. That is the search help. Okay. Elementary search help. See here. When you take elementary search help, automatically you are getting short description. Yes. Okay. Elementary help name. So because this tab is still pending, we have started search help section. Name is provided. Then parameters are provided. Parameters automatically search help parameters. You will get it from the F4 help because it is related to this. Okay. So you are getting search help parameter. Okay. Yes. This is your. So provide the search help name and parameter name. Parameter name. That's it. So finally, what next? Finally, activate data element. That's it. Once you activate it, you have to observe the differences. Activate it. Okay, you activation means save first, check next, then finally activate it. Sorry, check no errors found, no inconsistencies found. Then activate, activated. So this data element, okay, this data element is already used into table field. So now if you go to the table, yes, it is already applied by default. Go to elementary help. Yes. Explicit, you have to see the reason. Earlier, explicit search help interface was attached to table field. Now it is, you will see the difference, it is attached to the data element because this data element. So if you double click, you reach to the same place only. Okay. So attachment of search help to the data element got high priority. I will tell you the reason. Because table rarely used. Table field is field only, it will be applied. Structure is used to some extent, but comparatively data element is used more than even structure also. That's the reason. That is the reason. Yes, yes. SAP recommends. Yes, SAP. So advantage of assigning search help to where data element. Search help to data element is recommended by SAP because it extends the reuse. Okay, yes, reuse feature. Okay, reuse because data element reusability. Okay, because it can be used because data element is used in table fields and structure components. So if you compare it, and even data element can be used for view fields also. That's why the scope of usage is more. Okay, that's why always search help attachment to search help attaching to data element is recommended by SAP due to these reasons. Okay, this is a one type of question in the interview point of view. Which one got high priority? Okay, yes, this is high priority is given priority means okay is given to data element only because more reusability. Okay, you have to aware of these things. So now this is your, you can find it. Remaining the F4 screen field doesn't have impact. Okay, this is okay. Every time we are getting this error when we do some change. Okay, we have to see. This is the table. Yes. Please mute, please. One. So we go to the T1 because this issue we are getting. This is the program. And we have to activate. There was an activation error. So this program got three screens. Might be first we will take 100 screen and activate. 100 screen is okay. Sorry, 101 screen. 111 screen activated. Then we'll try to go for 1000 screen activate. And this is a separate topic. Then after that, we'll go to the same again. So, yes, output point of view, we don't find any difference. Only the self reason, yes, no, it's okay. So you'll find the same F4 help for screen field as it is. Okay. But internally, where you are attaching this F4 help also important because technically you will see the difference here where it is attached. Okay. Then there is a question again. There are two ways you can attach it also. Yesterday's point of view. So there is a concept called a selection screen. You can only attach to the one single selection screen also you can attach it. But for that separate event knowledge is required. I will demonstrate. If you attach to the selection screen field that is applicable to that particular screen field only. Even dialog screen particular field also you can attach it by using events. So among these five, which one is high scale of reusability, high level of reusability is attaching the search help at data element is reusable rather than other options. Okay, that you keep it in your mind. That's what the overall intention of, because you have to know the usage areas also. Done. Okay, so now today I am going to explain one more demonstration. After that, we will come back. So, what is our next level demo? Okay, next level demo is okay. Yes, we have to have the second demonstration too. Same. Another demonstration is like attachment of define search help, define search help with employee number and employee name fields. Okay, of EMP master, of EMP master, and that is one thing. And finally, what you have to do is not only define, and again I am giving the requirement also. Define the search help and as well as and attaching to employee name field, employee name, because I said training versus the live project. What is the difference? In the project, you will get the requirement without confusion. You start applying and working with this knowledge. But in training, we have to assume a requirement and again we have to implement it. So as I'm giving the requirement to you. Yesterday we have implemented with one type of requirement. Today we will go with another type of requirement. Suppose, yes, what was yesterday's topic? Only employee table, employee number. We want F4 help. Yes, we got it. Employee number, we got it, F4 help. But only numbers doesn't have much more meaningful. I'm extending this requirement to I want F4 help with employee number and name. I want number and name both. So in that case, but that number and name I want to assign to the name field because wantedly, not for employee. We can also assign to the same thing, but I want to show you the difference. Suppose name no F4 help. That is, you can see for employee master, employee name, the field is created without F4. No implicit, no automatic, no explicit. We are going to, I will show you for employee name field. Once you press F4, you will get two values. Number also, name also. It's more clear what is 001 Ravi, 002 Kiran, etc. So that it is little additional information we are going to provide in the same. This is not a collective, it is a elementary search help through only we can achieve it. That is extension to the yesterday's. Yesterday was the basic example. Today is just like additional examples. So I will quickly do it because you are already familiar with the steps and all. You have no need to write these steps again, everything. But we will go to this. Requirement is clear. Now first I have to fulfill this requirement. First go to the table. Table exists, is actually available. Table have some data, yes, data also there. These two fields I am going to consider now. In that case, it doesn't matter whether it is a key or non-key field. But what is important is this fields must be created by data element. But this is missing here. Okay, this is missing. So if it is missing, you cannot create F4 for this. That's why I need to create a data element. Can I? Because initial days, while discussing this table, I taught built-in type. At that time, we have created this. Now we understand the data element and domain. Now, as a standard process, always we go with data element. Can I replace built-in by data element? Yes. But when you are replacing, ensure that you have to take care of, you have to use the same data type and the same length. Why it is important? Because already we have maintained the data. If you use if you use the data type change or length change, increase, decrease will impact on the data also. That's why you have to be more careful. So I'll quickly do it. AVK underscore EMP name character 20. You are familiar with, see, once I press, it is not available. As usual, forward navigation through, you know how to create a data element and domain also. So this I'm going to write it as a employee name. Yes. So here we will write EMP name. Yes. Okay. EMP name. So you have to learn typing also. This is also important skill. Okay. Is to speed up the things. Okay. See now, go to, yes, this is your AVK underscore employee name. Enter. No active domain available. Double click. Yes. Yes. Save it under package. Continue. Okay. Yes. Go for domain. Hmm. Domain is same employee name. Name of the employee. Either way. Go to character 20. That's it. So save it, save under the package, continue, check and activate it. So activate the data element and domain at a time. Go back and activate the table as well. So with that, we are ready for which one? The prerequisite part is over, right? Once you are ready, the prerequisite part, we have to go for implementing. Implement these steps. How do we implement it? Again, second demonstration for you. Elementary search help 1. Okay, we will go for elementary search help 1. Click on create. Elementary search help. Continue. So this is search help for EMP name field. That's it. In the selection method, I'm going to use that table name as EMP master table name. Yes. Now come to the search help parameter. In search help parameter, I'm taking employee number first. We got corresponding data element. Employee name next. Employee name next. You got corresponding data element also. Now check on import and export L position 1, S position 1. Check on import and export for employee name L position 2, S position 2. That's it. So save it. That's all over. Search help creation is completed because you are familiar. This technical, we will see the theory later. So check, activate. Search help is ready. Now test. Test. So it is always good practice to test before going to. So now if you press F employee number, yes, this is what. Even for employee number also, you are earlier we used to get only number. Now you are getting number plus name because we have implemented under one search help, we have added two search help parameters. This is parameter 1 result number and name is this. Okay. If I choose 001, the Ravi also getting failed. Yes. And go to next. Suppose can I check employee name F4 help? Yes. Here also you are getting. If I enter the Kiran, it is not the Kiran or 2. It is the record you are entering. The cursor position is on the entire row, entire record. So once you double click OK or else continue OK. So what happens? This 2 gets going to display on number. Kiran is going to display on the name. Just double click. This is called as exporting values from hit list to the screen field. Okay. Yes. This is your this dialog box through. Yes. This is the dialog box. This is a hit list. From here, your double click or continue, then the selected row information you are going to, yes, you are not typing here, you are filling this input values by choosing the F4 row. Then that means this is working fine because testing is only to test the feature and functionality. So this is, you remember, it is search help 1, it is not older one. How you are going to attach this search help? Go to the table field, open it because it is, I can speed up now. You are already aware of. Go to that employee name, click on search help, place the cursor on employee name, then go to the search help 1. This is your search help 1. Search help 1. Now, yesterday it was only 1. Now, today you are getting. Observe that create search help is binding to so and so field. For which field you are binding? Employee name field you are binding. That is, it is going to reflect on employee name field. Employee name field. Yes. If you observe employee number and employee name. Okay. Yes. And the next. So two fields you will get it. Click on copy. That means the procedure is same. But here you see the difference. Yes. You see that one is attaching to data element level, another one is attaching to the table field, two types. But both are explicit. Explicit means what? Is created outside, based on requirement created outside and attached here. That is called as explicit. Activate the table, you go and check scenario. Go and check the scenario. Yes, go to create, see the difference. The employee number is still remains same. You can choose only employee number. That is there. It is not disturbed. But our observation is employee name. When you go to the employee name, yes, now you got two values over here. Searchal parameter 1 and 2. So select a record you are selecting. You are not selecting name or number. The row information, entire row information will export from this list to stream field. So as a result, you are getting two values are getting filled automatically. This is the yesterday's extension. Yesterday's we were only getting the number only. Today you are getting, isn't it? See, what is my requirement? What is my requirement? Okay, I want to, I want to attach because only numbers are not sufficient. I want a name also. Name is more user friendly to choose. Okay, this is how the names and the numbers are maintained. So based on this information, user can enter a new number, new name, or else user can choose this value also. Okay, even you can go and delete this previous one. You can attach the new created also, so that you will get number plus name also automatically here. Wantedly I demonstrated here. Even can I go to attach at data element level? Yes, you can go to the, this is at a table field level. You want to attach to the data element level, go to the employee name, further characteristics. Even you can attach it to the data element level also. Data element level also you can attach. Both are allowed in public. This is your uh, second demonstration quickly. Yes, we'll go to the next session. Wait.